With the 10th pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks selected Cam Reddish out of Duke. And I was hoping that the Hawks were going to go with Gogo Biadze, but I'm okay with this pick. Considering that Cam Reddish is a steal at this point, Cam Reddish I thought was going to go in the top 7, top 8. I like this pick for the Hawks. So this was the pick that was a part of that Luka Doncic trade from last year. So that makes the Luka Doncic trade official. The Mavericks ended up with Luka Doncic, and the Atlanta Hawks ended up with Trae Young and Cam Reddish. So I think this is a pretty good draft for the Atlanta Hawks. Maybe not the best, not the way that we were kind of envisioning, but I think this is still a good draft for the Atlanta Hawks. Because you have DeAndre Hunter, who knows how to win in basketball. He was on the national championship team with Virginia. And Cam Reddish. I think Cam Reddish is a good shooter. I like his ability to shoot the ball. I think he's going to be a good combination with Trae Young. I think Cam Reddish is going to earn his way into that starting position role. And I think DeAndre Hunter is going to be that sixth man. And I think the Atlanta Hawks, if these two picks pan out, I think the Hawks are going to make a legitimate playoff run, probably in the next, realistically, probably 2 to 3 seasons. I don't think this is going to be a big immediate impact for the Atlanta Hawks, but I think this is going to be a good long-term type of deal. Although I was kind of hoping for Goga Biadze to kind of add in some size, I think they can maybe still try to sign a free agent that can help out in the paint. Hayes was also on my radar as a part of that wish list that I had. He was on there, so was Biadze. Those were two that I was hoping for. I thought as soon as they drafted DeAndre Hunter, I thought that they were going to at least go with some size. Go with a big like Hayes or Biadze. I think that would have been a good combination. That would have made great quantity and great quality altogether. You combine your quantity to make quality. But I still think this is some okay quality. Although I do think that maybe they should have gone with a big, but they still have the 57th pick in tonight's draft. So they could draft a big there, maybe see what happens, see if he can earn his way through the D-League, because a lot of these late second round draft picks, they end up going to like the D-League. But I'm still pretty optimistic for the Hawks moving forward. I think maybe if the Hawks tank one more season, like if they don't make the playoffs and they find themselves in the lottery again next year, they could probably go with a big then. But I think with these two coming onto the Hawks roster, I think the Hawks can get a couple more wins next year than they did this season and the season before that. So I definitely think that the Hawks could be maybe a 35 to 38 win team. Not quite enough to get to the playoffs yet, but I think maybe 2 to 3 years down the line, we can see the Hawks in the playoffs. So overall, I like these two picks for the Hawks tonight. You add in DeAndre Hunter, who has the clutch gene already, and you have Cam Reddish, who is a great shooter, great assist man as well. I think him and Trae Young will be a deadly combination moving forward.